Hello everybody watching on YouTube, and welcome to race number 7 of Season 2 NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup Series. I am Levi McIntyre, the voice of the NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup Series, here to welcome you to the Dodge Dealers SRT 400 here at Dodge Motordrome, brand new racetrack to the Marvel Studios Cup Series schedule, and we're getting ready for 60 laps of racing here at this, well, they say Bristol's the world's fastest half mile. It ain't got crap on this track. This is the world's fastest half mile now. 170 plus miles an hour they go without using brakes. So this is going to be probably the most dangerous race of the Marvel Studios Cup schedule. And joining me for this apocalypse, please welcome the current points leader and starting 6th on the board, Mr. Raphael LeDuc.
Well, thank you for having me here at our broadcast of the Dodge Dealers for hundreds, and hopefully not watch me end up in the stands with the fans.
Yeah, backstory. I've been doing a lot of testing for this track, and one testing went down with Raphael LeDuc hitting the edge of a pit wall, coming back up the track and collecting 2 more cars, and it shot him higher than the freaking catch fins.
And I killed an official, so hey, it was a good day at the office, I guess.
So anyways, before we look at the lineup, let's look at how the point standings look coming in this week. Raphael LeDuc, after last week at Arizona, which was another new track we went to, Raphael LeDuc leads by 32 points over Anthony McCrory. Then it's Chris Michaels, James Quall, Seth Cole, the top 5. Rest of the top 10 is Charles Sanford, Benjamin Miles, Dorian Facepuncher, then Benjamin Miles, and then a tie for 9th between Sean Galligan and Dougie Shears. And, yeah, interesting top 10,
yes.
6 races into the season.
Yeah, after my rookie year last year, I decided that when I got into this new car, I had to get more serious and try to win a lot more, which is what I'm trying to do, which is what I did at Most Sport in Ontario, my home country of Canada. So I'm excited to see what we do here in Dodge. A lot of new racetracks this season, which I'm happy to have added. Places like Pikes Peak, Lime Rock, this track here. We have Most Sport. We're going to have Montreal, which is a personal favorite of mine. This season's going to be an interesting one to watch.
And not to mention also we also have Iowa coming up very, very soon, which should be very fun to see what will happen. Phoenix we're coming back to, Pocono, brand new Pocono, and among many others, Road America being one. But anyways, enough about talking about the schedule. Let's look at the lineup. Starting in the last row, we have Dougie Shears and Austin LaPlante. Top 10, Nelson Thornhill on the pole this week. Starting next to him is Emmanuel Hartnett. Then row 2 is Joshua Sekuli, Charles Mane Sanford. Wink, wink. Row 3, Angel Alvera and Raphael LeDuc. Row 4, Grayson Ace Veto and PJ Williams. And then row 5, Jesse King, or Nathaniel Reed, then Jesse King. I'm so bombarded. I've tried doing this race over and over again, and I've just lost my head. But anyways, let's go ahead and get the command to fire engines for the Dodge Dealers SRT 400 at Dodge Motordrome.
Is this on? Drivers, start your engines.
Well, there was some microphone difficulties there from the command man. But anyways, so this is an unknown.
I love those people representing Dodge. Give me the command, for fuck's sake. Get someone better than fucking Vin Diesel. I know he loves Dodges, but get someone better than him to give the command.
Get Chris Evans back to do the command like at the Daytona 500 in 2014. But anyways, so we're getting set to go 60 laps of racing, but 60 laps here is like 30 anywhere else. So this is going to be an interesting race, but oh my god, I am scared. This is going to be dangerous. But here we go. Boogity, 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 let's go racing.
All right, Nelson Thornhill taking the lead on this, and the number 20 almost went into the wall just in the first lap here. This is now the number 78 is going out. Oh, you also have the number 78's teammate, number 87, right there. So
Yeah,
watch out for
Angel
those
Oliveira in
Row
the
guys.
87. And then you got the third car for the team, Matt Haas, running in the very back. So kind of a mixed bag for Furniture Row. But Joshua Sakuli right behind the 78 for second. And just look at the speeds. 160
Very
to
fast,
174. That is not short track style speeds. This is more like Dover speeds almost.
No, this is more like you did just some of the speeds they get in places like Texas and Atlanta on a bad day. So
Yeah, and speaking of battles, Grayson Ace Veto goes by for second over Joshua Sakuli, and now here comes Angel Oliveira. Look at him go! He's already trying to get to second.
and he gets second here.
So now it's a Furniture Row 1-2 right now. Thornhill and Oliveira. And then meanwhile, you got two different Mountain Dew cars about to battle it out.
Then we got two Gibbs cars, the 11 and the 20.
Yeah, the 11 of Joshua Sakuli and the FedEx Fright car, and then Emmanuel Hartnett and the Rock Band 4 Toyota. And then you got another brand new team in Michael Waltrip Racing with Charles Jackson and a 00 Dodge Dart. But man, this race has just been zipping along, and we got a new leader. Angel Oliveira has the lead. But here comes Nathaniel Reed in the 88 as they are just zipping through this racetrack.
They're zipping and they're bumping. I got a feeling we might be seeing something here soon.
Yeah, perhaps. As now Nathaniel Reed takes the lead, as they are all very, very close together. Very, very close indeed. And now here comes, whoa, near contact with the 78 and the 55. That could have been very,
also,
very
Jordan
bad.
almost wrecked that 55, man. That driver needs to be put in check.
And now here comes Thornhill with a run for second, using the very bottom of the track. Didn't quite work out to his advantage like he had hoped, but now he's back on the proper banking to make something happen. I just can't get
number 20.
I cannot get over the speeds they're going here. This is dangerous. But very entertaining. Very entertaining. We're seeing constant fights for position. As meanwhile, the double Mountain Dew clan up here at the front. Nathaniel Reed and then Grayson Ace Veto. And Grayson Ace Veto is the highest of the two in points, as he comes into this race 13th in the points. So a solid start to the season for that young man in the 55.
And he's trying to take the lead here, and he's taking the lead here. The number 55 Dodge Jar from Mountain Dew has taken the lead here.
Yep. And then Nelson Thornhill trying to get back up into contention as he's now cleared Nathaniel Reed for second, and now he's got his sights set on Grayson Ace Veto. But also here comes Joshua Sakuli back into the picture as well, and whoa! Here comes the 78 with a full head of steam.
Here comes Nelson Thornhill. Oh, and he takes the lead.
Yeah, and whoa! What a save by the 88. Holy cow,
wow.
How in the world did he not hit the wall? But he's going to end up losing a ton of ground as a result, but that has to be save of the year so far. I cannot believe
number
that.
99s. We're behind the number 88 here, trying to get by him.
Yeah, and Rafael Leduc, the points leader, trying to make up ground, up to 8th after slipping back several spots.
And watch out for the number 99 car. I think that guy is the one guy to watch here.
Yeah, he has been the dominant driver in the season, the most top 5s and top 10s this year. A win at Canadian Tire, and with the biggest points lead so far this year of 32.
Yes, I know. Before people complain in the comments, yes, I love tooting my own horn.
Well, anybody I have on co-commentary loves to toot their own horn, so you're not alone. And you're not the first. But anyways, Nelson Thornhill is still trying to find... Whoa, and he nearly gets into the 55 again. But he's got the run, and there he goes.
There's going to... and yes, he's got the run, and he's got the lead.
And now Joshua Sakuli right on the tail of the 55. Angel Oliveira kind of lurking in the shadows a little bit.
Well, with the black car, he kind of hides well in the shadows, don't you think?
Pretty much, yes. As we look around the back of the field, Kyle Matthews not having a very good day. But man, look at all this
Yeah.
fighting going on for position everywhere. This is what short track racing's all about. Maybe not at the speed that they're going, but this is certainly great racing throughout. And now battle for the lead again. Joshua Sakuli takes the top spot and leads that lap to get a bonus point.
Yes, so you can help him that Rookie of the Year standings. I would know. I'm a former Rookie of the Year winner in this series.
Indeed, last season. Beating
That
out
graphic
the
number.
driver in second right now, Nelson Thornhill, by about 10 points.
20 points about.
Something like that. But anyways, as the top three are still scratching and clawing at each other to
Still no
get
cautions
the
here
lead.
for the drivers are very concentrated and not making many mistakes here.
Despite the dangerous speeds they're going at this track.
But I got a feeling something bad's gonna happen. Just call it a hunch.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Thornhill's going to try and retake the lead once again, and he is clear of the 11. So back to the front goes the 78. Meanwhile, top four is almost like a freight train formation somewhat, with a little gap to fifth place Emmanuel Hartnett.
And then we got the number 00 right behind him. Then the 43 in the Deadpool car.
Yeah, Joshua Collard, big Deadpool fan, running his Deadpool paint scheme this week.
And we
And-
see the Haas car.
Yeah, Dylan Thoreau in the 41, and then Jesse King in the 51. Rafael Leduc, so that concludes the top 10. And speaking of top 5 in points, Anthony McCurry only 2 spots behind the 99. If the 61 can get by the 99, he could gain ground on the points lead, but it's kind of a tough task to do when you have a lot of separation between drivers. As meanwhile, Sakuli has the lead with less than 20 laps to go.
Not a lot of pit strategy here. They all seem to be good on gas. Hopefully, at the speeds they're going, maybe there was a chance they could run out of gas here.
You never know what happens when it comes to pit strategy, if it ever occurs. But anyways, rookie Joshua Sakuli has the lead, and then the double Furniture Row clan right behind the 11, and then the 55 and the 00. And the 55 and 00 are both teammates from Michael Waltrip Racing, so we got 2 different sets of teammates up here in the top 5. 2 Furniture Row cars and 2 MWR cars.
Yeah, it's and then we could have our first rookie win. We could have our first time a rookie wins a race this year.
We very well could see that.
Oh, I think Thornhill's bumping Sakuli a little bit. You know, giving his bumper some action, if you will. Oh, and Thornhill might get the lead back here.
And he
he's
does,
got Rivera behind.
with help from Alvera, his teammate behind him.
Rivera might be looking on the outside here. Now Thornhill needs to be careful. He has choked the lead before, and he has dominated races and lost before, so he needs to keep his focus here, even if it's Oliveira. Oliveira might look to pass him, get a win, and really help him in Rookie of the Year standings.
Oh, yes, indeed. And then meanwhile, look at Charles Jackson. He was 5th a couple laps ago. Now he's up to 3rd. He's putting the pedal to the metal. And keep in mind, even though Charles Jackson's a rookie this season, he is a legend in this offline shtick. A former Daytona 500 winner in the Walmart Cup Series, and came close to winning a Walmart Cup title a couple times. But he is a rookie in this brand new series. But also, keep an eye out for lap traffic. Seth Cole, who looks like he has some damage on the left side of his car, maybe from contact with somebody.
Bumpins racing, as they say.
Yeah, with a big donut right on that 98 decal. Nelson Thornhill leads with 8 to go as the laps just continue to zip along. But now he's right behind the 98.
He might push him out of the way if he has to.
He very well might, but Charles Jackson takes the lead over.
Charles Jackson, mayonnaise.
Nelson Thornhill falls back to 3rd, but he is rapidly catching back up.
Man, that 78 Bass Pro Shops car is like a bat out of hell here.
Yeah, it's very, very strong. And the last thing that these guys second behind want to see is a caution. Because if a caution comes out, now the race would pretty much be over because the pace laps just go by really quickly. 4 laps to go for Charles Jackson, but teammates battling for second. Oliveira underneath Thornhill, and now Oliveira's going to try and get the lead.
Oh, the 87. He's almost got it, and I think he has it.
Yeah, he's got it, as it's now under 3 laps to go, coming to 2 to go, as everyone's just continuing to fight. 2 to go here at Dodge Motordrome, and Angel Oliveira leads the way.
Josh Sekuli just fell back down to 10th here.
And the white flag is out. Final lap. Can anybody catch the 87? I don't know. And it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Coming out of turn 4, first time rookie winner this year. Angel Oliveira wins the Dodge Dealers SRT 400 at Dodge Motordrome.
Oh, wow. What a race here. What a great race.
And oh my god, we had a vicious crash after the race was over.
Oh my god, we got a
look at all this massive traffic jam. I don't know. Oh, and Anthony McCurry just hit David Rivera. Oh my god. Well, we had a phenomenal race, and we conclude with some comedy, I suppose.
Okay, can we look back what happened at the end of this race that caused all these cars to wreck?
I don't think it really matters because it happened as the race concluded, but holy crap.
We need to see how this happened. Who caused this, man?
Or it could just be a lot of people just hitting that wall when they were coming into pit road and they were still running side by side, but who knows. But congratulations to Angel Oliveira for getting his first ever Marvel Studios Cup win, and I do think he is the first rookie this season to go to victory lane, so big accomplishment for the season for that team. Charles Jackson with a solid finish in the second spot. Emmanuel Hardnett with a great run in third. Great run in fourth for Jesse King. And then a solid top 5 finish for Dylan Thoreau. Nelson Thornhill, still good point stay. Comes out 6th. Grayson Acevedo with a solid 7th. Joshua Collard with a great run in 8th. Solid run for Joshua Sekuli in 9th. And Rafael Leduc gets another top 10 in the 10th spot. Rest of the top 20.
There is only 3 things that are certain in life: death, taxes, and Rafael Leduc getting a top 10.
Anyways, rest of the top 20 was P.J. Williams, Johnny Gardner, Anthony McCurry, Nathaniel Reed, Zach Rogers, Charles Sanford, Chris Dollarton, Phil Parker, Preston Plord, and DJ Curtis. Rest of the top 30 was Matt McIntyre, David Rivera, James Qualls, Mark Lane, Dylan Young, Jessica Shelton, Matt Haas, Benjamin Miles, Tim Fiegel, and Paul Minnick. Rest of the lead lap cars were Austin LaPlante, Dorian Facepuncher, Kev Shearer, JT Bryant, Trent Dunham, Oscar Anderson, Sean Galligan, Dylan Poteet, Dougie Shears. Then the next 3 cars finished a lap or more down: Kyle Matthews, Seth Cole, and Chris Michaels. So with that said, congratulations to Angel Oliveira after a crazy but awesome race here. We may come back here for Season 3, perhaps. But anyways, I'd like to thank Rafael Leduc for stopping by the booth.
My pleasure. It was my pleasure to be here. Hopefully we get to call more races together.
I hope so too. Hell, maybe the next race we could. But anyways, here are your results, rookie points, and regular points heading into next week, which is going to be Lime Rock for the Pepsi 300. But until then, this is Levi McIntyre signing off.